I will start doing other lives as well as my FYP. I'll start doing the funny ones and shit like that. But this laptop at the moment just won't handle it. It will not handle it.
I call everyone out equally. What happened yesterday with Poe and Delusive I disagree with. If Just Nana has the permission to speak on her brother, who is part of our community, goes in her lives, and everybody in that community is aware of his bad mental health, that's between Just Nana and her brother.
I ain't that type of person, Gravy. I'll be honest with you. Loads of people have said, look, if you put this up, we'll do this. And I really, really, really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. I'm just not that type of person. I'm really not that type of person. Listen, I could be down to my last penny and I wouldn't be doing it. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Hello, Paula, my darling. It's just, yeah, it's just, it is. I understand that. I do listen, I appreciate it all. I do. It's just not me. It's just not me.
If he's happy for that to be spoken about, he's an open book apparently when it comes to that.
Listen, I agree with on the side. I just think when you're talking about it and in the conversation that it was in, I think, you know, and how then it's brought up. It's not you, it's me. Do you know what I mean? But I just think in the scenario that the conversation was in and the topic that it was about, that's where I think it was a bit awkward. But that's her to just, like I said, I'm not going to, that's, you know, hard enough what she went through. Nobody should ever have gone through that for her or her brother.
Then whose business is it?
I know, Angie, I know, but that's just me. Listen, yeah, there's just me.
Didn't just sit there and open up and blurt out something no one knew. It's been well known that he has struggled with his mental health. There have been episodes before, and he speaks openly about that on her platform.
Can I just say, if a man speaks openly about stuff, right, it's a big thing. I will be honest with you, it's a big thing because we, as men, we really struggle talking. I don't know whether it's the thing from growing up in a certain time. Of how we feel. Thank you, Gravy. It's very difficult. We find it very difficult on how we feel sometimes, and if we speak about it, it can be, you know, sometimes we find it a bit of a weakness. Gravy's staying with a level up, and we do. But I feel when you start speaking about stuff on TikTok, as we've seen, other people then think it's okay to weaponize that shit. So I, for one, will only now speak on none of what I've gone through or what I've been through in that sense and how it impacted me. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
So as far as I'm concerned,
and for any man that is in any situation that you feel, please, Andy's Man Club. Andy's Man Club. Okay?
Much as I say, don't bring your traumas to the app, because I think it's a terrible idea, personally. I wouldn't speak about my traumas to a single person on this app, a single person. But if he chooses to do that, and she wants to speak about him and he's fine with that, that's their business. I'm sure if he didn't want it spoken about, then there would be an issue between her and her brother. It's not for anybody else to dictate what she can and can't speak about and telling her what she did was wrong when her brother's well aware. So, yeah, let's try and leave that. But the point of this video was to get things correct before we start calling people names. Because you want to talk about bullies and you want to call people...
Yeah, they've gone massive. They're doing so many wonderful things for men across there. It is. Listen, this is Unsolicited Eye. She's a lovely, lovely lady. Evening, Luce, me darling. How are you? Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. How are you, Lucy, my love? You all right? Lucy, if it's a diamond tree, I'll put a name on the wall. Yeah, it's talking with the community. Oh, there we go. Jess, I agree with that. I totally agree with that sense. But when it was spoken in what had happened at that point, as soon as you say anything, that's it. As soon as you say anything, it's there. Do you know what I mean? Not one last night, more tonight. Look at that. No, I'm not going to do it tonight. I will do it though. Give me 2 seconds, guys.
It's here.
Give me 2 seconds. I just need to do this because this pisses me off. Why does it do it? I can't even. Yeah, this what happens. Listen, you could say something in the most innocent way, Jess, and there it is. But that's the, yeah, but Lexi's all, you know what I mean? But you know, right, let's move away from that subject on here and in the chat. I'll try and avoid it on these lives. I have got a suspension briefly. Please bear with it, it's going to be 10 minutes. I think it's 10 minutes. Can someone check for me?
Young boys with muscles, so we were taking the piss out of it. Come on, everybody, we know she doesn't. So I said, I've got muscles. She said, you haven't got tattoos. So I went in the drawer.
Is it for the whole live, Dolly? Oh, 8 minutes. Evening, cockapoo. Okay. Right, okay.
I got a pen out. I put a love heart on one hand, a cross on the other hand, a star on my head, drew, you know, like a squiggle line on my neck. I knew, Darkus. She never mentioned you.
I've been sitting outside watching and there wasn't any comments. No idea. No idea. Pre-record or whatever it is, no idea. So just going to leave that at the top. I'm good, Donna, my darling. How are you, my favourite pothole bandit?
That's fine, my gone by. That's fine. I know lots of people who I never mentioned in a lifetime, but it doesn't stop me being related to them.
Evening, Kerry Mac. How you doing? Listen, I'll be honest. Like I said this earlier on, right? There has to be context in any form of situation. And the whole context was the fact that Michelle said she liked men with muscles and